Hello, guys. Good morning. This is the second part to the sleep sort of feeling documentary. As of right now, I'm just doing my daily routine of getting up early for work. So, it's like 9 to 5 jobs, huh? Part of the lowest of the food chain. Part of the lowest of the chain, period. But we still accept it as if it was our passion. As if it was what we wanted to do for the rest of our lives. For some people that may work, but for me, I could do construction for a while, but to a point. Especially when I feel like I still don't belong. It's just funny because I feel like that all the time. I don't like blaming you guys. I'm like, oh, let's just go right there. So, there you go. Part of boring is creatine, protein. It'd be cool if we could identify all the itty bitty little substances that we ingest and allow our own mind to process where it goes and how it affects us in that specific way. That is power over your mental. Pretty crazy. A lot of people don't really get spoonful. I need to go grab the water. That's right here. Sweet. Plug it. It's crazy to think how our minds are sort of already on automatic, kind of like a computer or like what a car would be, or just like what a broom would be used for. But you know what's interesting to me? I find many uses for stuff like that. For a car, yeah. For a broom, you can still find a lot of uses. For a blender, something like this, you can modify that in so many different ways just to your own inventions. I love inventions. Me, I don't personally know anything about working or building anything besides like Legos. But would definitely be the type of person to do that on my own just to discover new things like that. I would love to be the type of person that creates things. But we're all held back by time, jobs, time, and money. Money and time is money, right? Ooh, it does. It's funny. Why? Why? It's like they knew they could make it off of us. And I think they were also the evil, gritty type. So it was like, why do we even like allow them to be here? I'm over here like, Why do you even think it's okay to tax us? Why do you even think it's okay to make us and force us to do jobs that we don't necessarily like? I'm like, I get you have to make money. Money. I don't think it's evil. I just think it's pointless in the end. But yes, it does buy you a lot of things. I'm just like, and I also understand how I can't really see another way around it. If you were to, like, if money were to just disappear right off the face of the earth, crypto, online, all that, paper, it's just like, poof, gone. What are you gonna do? How are we gonna say, oh, you owe me this much for this house? How are we gonna do transactions like that? Is it gonna be a trading method? Or do you think, like, if we were to have enough love as a family, as a whole, that we'd be able to, like, share everything? I think that would be a whole nother level. Because you wouldn't, I get that people are, like, downside, just like, but I'm greedy, blah 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 blah. Toys, nowadays we can have toys because we bought them. I'm just like, toys, I'm a toy person. I love to buy toys. Toys are one of my favorite things to buy. Thought processes before I'm waking up from sleep. I feel revived. Like the last one. I don't want to get out of my bed. I'm like, you want to take it with me? If everywhere I could go, I could have a bed attached to me and just lay down, fall asleep. Love. Be some crazy dope stuff. But since we can't carry a bed around with us all the time, we can't put it in our pocket like as if it was a fold-up bed. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll go to work. Oh, and another thing is, I've had this pendant sitting over my bed for the longest time. Now that I'm wearing it, by the way, it was sitting right there. Now that I am wearing it, I feel protection. It's weird, because there was another time where I was homeless and I had two of these. One on the back of my green Toyota Tundra 2000. It was on the trailer hitch because it was a sacrifice. It was a version of showing others that there is no worries about letting go. Because I ended up losing that other one, but at the same time, this one ended up going through, because I believe I had on my neck or something, it ended up going through my body and it ended up at the bottom of my heel. And there was a very specific incident happened around then, and it was all scary. This was a layer in between that and them. I was like, what'd you try and come at me with? Did you try and come at me with something that I could have or couldn't have? It's weird, because now I'm starting to question what this is. It's like a little thing like that on a, not really gold chain, but one of my nicest chains. I'm like, a little thing like this, I could wear it on my head like that. A little thing like that. Pointing straight up, straight down. I'm like, it already feels like in some way it helps. Just for having it around my head, the cold feeling of it, it feels like it's having a vibrational power to it. I keep in like keys of those because I like touching things and feeling energy from them no matter what it is, because it's like I can feel the energy